Hiya, Mick here again with a day 5 recap of my polyphasic sleep adaptation. It's just after 7 PM, so it's a little bit earlier that I'm doing the video today. I've got a few thoughts on my mind that I sort of wanted to get out there. I was right about the 8 AM to noon period being the most difficult for me. I said that on the first full video I did, I think, from the second day, because I overslept again today. I actually got up for the 8 AM to 8:20 nap. I got up using a few tips that one of my mates suggested in terms of getting, as soon as you sort of wake up from the alarm, just getting up, putting up the mattress so I can't lie back down, putting some water over my face, over my eyes, and also having some sort of, to help with your sort of mental focus, having some sort of song or some words that you're saying to yourself, or a tune just to sort of pep you up. So I had the Rocky theme, dun 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 dun, and that seemed to help. But it didn't work because I went back to sleep. I mean, it worked, but I got back into bed for some reason. I'm going to try an extra nap at 6 AM tomorrow morning. And I'm also going to try filming as soon as I get up, because that's what I did that's initially why I started filming all of these video logs, because I was at a point where I just wanted to go to sleep like 9 AM on Monday. So I figured, right, I'll just film myself and that'll be something to keep me up, a reason to be up, and it seemed to work. So I'm going to try filming each time I get up after the alarm goes off. And I'm thinking my new song that I'm going to play, I'm going to have it ready on YouTube, is Get On Board by Eric Bibb. I love that song. It sort of just peps me up, gives me the right energy. But the other thing that I want to talk about, all this sort of seems surface level to me. I've sort of been thinking about it, and there's a couple, like the last couple of days I've actually got out of bed, and for some reason I've got back into bed and thought, alright, that's okay, I'll just lie here for a little while. So I'm sort of thinking, what's going on in my head? Is it just laziness? Is it complacency? Again, those seem to be effects rather than the cause. So what I'm thinking is I'm also doing going through a personal growth sort of development course with this guy online, and he talks about people trying all these different courses and different methods to sort of change their lives and sort of be more directed about what they want rather than what they don't want. But most of the time people get these courses and either don't look at them at all, or they look at them and sort of do them for a week or two, and then it just sort of fizzles out and then nothing really changes. And he says one of the big fundamentals that you've got to wrap your head around is the idea of safety. The idea that you have all these beliefs and habits and behaviours that you picked up from when you were little, and it's not necessarily you deliberately did it or your fault or anything. It's just you were put in a situation, an environment where you just had to learn to survive, and you learn how to feel safe, and that mode of behaviour or sort of way of acting is ingrained in people pretty much all the way for the rest of their lives, unless they consciously, become aware of it and try to change it. And so paralleling that back with this getting up after the alarm goes off, I get up and I'm quite fresh, and there's nothing stopping me from just staying up or going out for a walk or something, but something pushing me back into to lie down in the nice cozy blanket. I'm thinking it's kind of a safety issue there, where I know the score with getting back into bed. It's warm, I can just doze off and that's it, and then I'll wake up whenever, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours later, and I'm going to be a little bit rested, and then I know how everything's going on. But if I don't get back into bed and I don't sort of go that safety route, and I just remain fatigued in my head and with that voice going, oh, just lie down, you want to go back to sleep. If I go out, go for a walk, that's the complete opposite of safety. You don't know what's going to happen. You're staying up, so there's this new pattern of sleeping where you're trying to push through the fatigue and get to these power naps where you can just stay up for 22 hours a day. So it's a new experience, and you're moving out of your comfort zone, I guess. These are just thoughts in my head, so I'm just trying to sort of get them maybe ingrained in me, so then that will actually compel me to sort of move out and try and progress through this sleep pattern strategy or whatever. I don't think it's too Sorry, I'll just scroll down. I don't think it's too out there. I mean, reading Steve Pavlina's blog, he was talking about when you actually get onto this polyphasic sleep pattern and the process of adapting. He says all your habits from your normal, when you're just sleeping monophasic, all your habits and behaviours and how you do things, they're all amplified and magnified within this polyphasic sleep pattern. And so I think these issues of being a little bit complacent and lacking sustained focus, where I just force myself to get up, where I find solace going back to bed and just saying, it's not worth it, I'll just go to sleep. That's becoming quite apparent. And on the other spectrum, I like to daydream, so a lot of my time is spent walking down in a park nearby with barefoot, just walking on the grass and just sort of chilling out, and I think that's fine. I like it. And the other thing is my beard is growing even stronger than when I'm just sleeping normally, so that's a bonus. Yeah, that was a joke. Anyway, so that's my thoughts at this stage, and I think from now on I'm going to refrain from saying what I'm going to try to do specifically for the next day to try and sort of stay awake longer. I feel like that's possibly draining my energy or power or ability to actually do it. I'm sort of talking about it, and then I'm less able to sort of act on it because I've sort of put it out there before I've done it. So I'm going to try and talk about what actually happened in the preceding day rather than what I'm going to try and do to fix whatever happened in that preceding day. And that's right, yesterday morning, about 5 o'clock or something, I was quite tired, and I accidentally drank some Hong Kong tap water. So I don't think it was enough to sort of make me sick, but I was washing my face and then I just drank it just automatically. Don't drink Hong Kong tap water, it won't kill you, but it's not good for you. I've had mates who have sort of gotten sick from it. And all in all, the upside is that I'm sleeping less, even though I feel like I'm sleeping in because I'm oversleeping. I'm still only sleeping 4 or 5 hours a day, and it feels like I'm sleeping too much, and I'm getting lots done, and also just sitting around not doing much. So it's sort of like you really do have a lot of extra time. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see how it goes, and I'll report back in tomorrow. Catch ya.